Tulsa is... I don't know, guys. What do you think? It could be a city, or an asteroid, or a country, or a planet. I don't know. Hi guys, and welcome back to Christina Likes to Write. I am Christina, and today we are using a random plot generator to write a story. So, I was doing some research for my other video, and I ran across this app for random prompt generators, and I thought I gotta make a video out of it. Like, it's really fun. So today we are going to be writing a whole story out of whatever the plot generator gives us. So we have here a lot of options, including some genre options, some very specific genre options. But I think for today we are going to use the story ideas section. So it gave us a random story idea, but what I really want to do is generate 3 prompts with a twist ending, and out of those 3 we are going to pick the most interesting and write a story about it. So let's go! So our prompt number 1 is: when a stud from Madrid develops a fear of flying, not everybody is supportive. However, his fortunes improve when his teacher becomes a vet. It turns out the entire plot has been in the stud's imagination. Alright, I'm not sure what to do with this. So, the second one. When a soldier from Kelowna decides to rob a bank, not everybody supports it. I can imagine this, I can imagine. However, his fortunes improve when his stepbrother appears on national TV. It turns out the soldier has been in jail all along and is writing a story about an alternative life. So he robs a bank, he goes to jail, he's writing a story about an alternative life? Okay. Zo is a king from Tulsa who falls in love with his best friend. The two are separated when the best friend decides the relationship is inappropriate. It turns out that they were androids all along. Now, this one I can get behind. It's obviously the third one. The third one is the one we are going to write. So we don't have a title yet, but we do have a summary. So our 1 paragraph summary is this, which the render generator gave us. Zo is a king from Tulsa who falls in love with his best friend. I'm thinking maybe Tulsa is... I don't know, guys, what do you think? It could be a city, or an asteroid, since they are androids, or a country, or a planet. I don't know. So the first thing we're gonna do is brainstorm, because right now we don't know anything about anything. We only have a 1 paragraph blurb, so our scene 1 is our brainstorm. So presumably the best friend is not into it. Best friend is clueless. So we need a origin for this is our to-do list. Origin for the best friend. It's maybe Zo died. The original Zo died. Then Tulsa would be a place that got destroyed. Maybe they live in a historical simulation. Maybe the best friend is the firewall, is the part of the program that is preventing Zoo from finding out he's an android. The best friend will know they are androids. And that's why the relationship is inappropriate. Because in the historical simulation, Zoo is supposed to marry someone else. The fact that Zoo is in love with his best friend, that is their firewall, is actually a bug in his programming. I really like this idea. It accidentally turned dystopian. Sorry guys. Let's see what you have so far. The original Zoo died. Tulsa is a place that got destroyed. They are in a historical simulation that they don't know they are androids for the sake of accuracy. Maybe the best friend is the firewall, so the best friend knows they are androids, but Zoo is supposed to marry someone else in the simulation. Okay, so the relationship is not appropriate because if they go through with it, they will be either rebooted or disabled entirely. Their lives depend on them following the script. Okay, so the best friend is maybe an actual historical figure, so let's give the best friend an appropriate name. Okay, so Zoo, maybe Zoo and something that doesn't start with a Z, so it won't be that similar. Okay, wait a minute. So Zoo and, although it's with the Brazilian pronunciation, Zoo and Shao were best friends in real life. Maybe they are like, Zoo is still the king of Tulsa, but they are in a museum exhibit. Maybe we are approaching the time where Zoo got crowned and now he has to marry some girl. He decides he wants to be with Shao instead. What gender do you guys think Shao is? I don't know, it could be either or none of. Ooh, so here's an idea. They are a museum exhibit about an alien race that died. Zoo is the last king of Tulsa. We've got our title. You know what? Shao is gonna be non-binary because if the gender doesn't matter, so it doesn't matter. Shao was the other one in line for the throne, and maybe what happened was there was a competition and Zoo won. So real Zoo married for political reasons. Maybe in addition to falling in love with Shao, Android Zoo wants to marry Shao because he thinks Shao is gonna be a good monarch. So Zoo has been king for a while, like his coronation was rushed. They need a new king, the last one got murdered. Tulsa is in shambles, they can't agree about anything, so Tulsa is dying. Maybe Tulsa is the whole world, but maybe because things got ugly, now the whole world is like 2 or 3 different people that can see eye to eye. This event is approaching where Zoo has to announce who he is going to marry, has to announce a spouse. What he really wants to do is marry his best friend. who he trusts and who would probably make a good monarch in these difficult times. The whole conflict of this story is not the destruction of Tulsa. The destruction of Tulsa is the plot twist. So it has to center around their forbidden romance. Maybe initially Shaw is on board with the romance, and then Shaw finds out they are androids, and Shaw is like, no dudes, we can't. So guys, I have transferred myself to Atom. Manuscript was crashing, which is a shame because I really love to use it, but apparently I can't while I'm recording. So we have up here the brainstorm, and we should do now the outline. Let's start with basic events. There's a ceremony coming up where Zoe is supposed to choose a spouse. He's being advised to take Gina for a spouse, but he is in love with Shaw. Shaw is his childhood best friend and the other person in line for the throne. To marry Shaw would strengthen internal politics, but it would also disrupt external politics and disrupt the succession line. So maybe he actually states this to Shaw, and when he does, Shaw's programming kicks off and he finds out they are androids. So we meet the second requirement for the prompts. That is, the best friend goes away when they find out that the relationship is inappropriate. Let me just see if they gave us a gender with the prompt. No, they didn't. I think it makes sense for no, it's whatever. It's one of those details that I think I'm gonna flip a coin or something. So Zul tells Shaw his intent to marry them, and then Shaw loses weight. This is probably like the first third of the story, the first 1/3 before we find out the twist. So I gotta ask, what happens when Shaw goes missing? Maybe Zul wants to renounce the throne to go look for Shaw. Maybe Zul thinks Shaw was kidnapped. So back to the brainstorm document. So maybe Zul thinks Shaw was kidnapped. Maybe Zul decides to remain single. Maybe Zul decides to renounce the throne. So Shaw, who is the next in the succession line, is the monarch. Ooh, actually that's good. Maybe when Shaw states that their relationship is inappropriate, Zul decides he doesn't want to be the monarch because he doesn't want to marry some girl from some other country. So maybe Zul decides to renounce the throne, which makes Zod the monarch, and then Zod disappears, leaving very specific instructions for Zul to be the acting king. So let's explore this. They get an internal conflict. Maybe both nations get offended. So that's when Shaw tells Zul that they are simulations. And then maybe Shaw has to show Zul around, and in the climax they reboot Zoo. So in the end of the story, Zoo's memory gets wiped, and we have a replay of the first scene as it should be. Maybe we get a voiceover. So when Zoo gets his memory wiped and it's reliving the first scene, maybe it's a scene where he is meeting a potential bride, the museum person that is walking the crowd around, is telling the story of Tulsa and what happened. Maybe Shaw is in charge of breaking the fourth wall then and telling them, like a part of the reenactment. Shaw is the narrator. And this is getting a little bit too complicated, so I'm not gonna add any more twists. I could, if this was a full-blown novel, I could, but then we wouldn't have enough time in a video. So guys, now it's time to go actually write the story. That's the exciting part. So, see you guys on the other side. Or so she thought in her innocence. Hey guys, so it's been a while since the last time we saw each other in the previous scene of this video. So I went there and I wrote the text. And the original plan was like, now I should be reading it to you in a voiceover. And
hello darkness, my old friend.
The original plan was like, now I should be reading it to you in a voiceover, and it was going to be cool and all. So I recorded the short story, and didn't know a 6-page short story, it's about a 30-minute recording. So I was like, bummer, I wanted to keep this video under 20 minutes, like under an hour. So what I decided to do is I'm going to do a second video. So basically, you choose. If you want to just read the first draft, follow the link in the description. If you want my commentary, you should watch the next video. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still learning, it's been a bit of a learning curve, but I'm having lots of fun. And if you want to support me, you could click one of the links of the videos that should be appearing somewhere in your screen, or the like button, or the subscribe button. Really, it doesn't cost you anything, but it means a lot to me. I see you guys hopefully in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.